just what goes on in my mind. Says I hope you'll get it right soon. I'll really help you too, and maybe I could get along with you. But there's too many waves knocking us down all the time. There's too many waves knocking us down out of my mind. There's too many waves knocking me down. Says I hope life gets easier soon. I said no one wants that more than I do. I see a life, I can grab it, but it's just out of reach. I see a way of life, I've been told, I've been preached, but there's too many ways knocking me down all the time. Too many ways knocking me back out of my mind. There's too many ways knocking me down. Hey everybody, it's BroncoStevens. It's midday on what is it, April Fools. Hey. So hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody can get to April Fool today, or if maybe they pulled a good one, good for them. But yeah, I'm BroncoStevens. I'm an original singer-songwriter. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Where I am in Oklahoma, it's getting ready to storm, and that's always interesting because it can be, it can be tornadic, and that's what they're calling for a little bit today. Hey, Ticked Off Patriot, good to see you. Yeah, I've been all over the place as far as like time slots lately. We've had some, my father-in-law's been in the hospital, so we've been going back and forth all the time. I don't do Wonderwall, Scott Wilson, but thank you for the request. I'm an original singer-songwriter. I'm going to be doing originals. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, there's been some drama and some scary moments, but every day's a new day, and we're gonna do our thing. Just kind of had a rough situation lately, which is just some drama, and there's just going to be some people. Sometimes you just need to remove people from your life that are causing you problems, and I think that's kind of where my wife and I are at the moment. So anyhow, yeah, thanks, Ticked Off Patriot, good to see you, and Scott, good to see you also. Stick around, I'm gonna play some original songs for you. This song here is called Silent and Patiently. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Let me turn the spam off here. Let me turn my ringer down. Sorry about that. I had it on earlier to test my setup. All right. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Oh, the vision so clear in my mind. It's like someone had painted it there permanently. The colors they race and they roll in my mind. Oh, my dreams were so big they could float me away. Oh, but why am I still here on the ground? You gotta ask me. I already know, my friend, what the answer is. It's that sometimes I hold myself back. Sometimes I stay too long when I should be moving on. Sometimes I'm a bit just too comfortable, and that's a dangerous thing. 'Cause when you're comfortable, you tend to do the same thing day after day after day after day after day after day. And sometimes I'm just happy not to be hurting right now. But most of the time I'm just waiting. Silently I'm waiting, patiently I'm waiting. Comfortably, calm. Silently I'm waiting on the next day to come. Silently I'm waiting on the next one. Patiently I'm waiting next day to come. Patiently I'm waiting on the next one. What if the next time never comes? What if the last one was the last one? What if the next time never comes? What if the last one was the last one? Oh, was the last one? Oh, calmly I am waiting on the next day to come. Calmly I am waiting on the next one. Blindly I am waiting on the next day to come. Blindly I am waiting on the next one. What if the next time never comes? What if the last one was the last one? What if the next time never comes? What if the last one was the last one? Oh, was the last one? Oh, silently I'm waiting on the next day to come. Silently I'm waiting on the next one. Patiently I'm waiting on the next day to come. Patiently I'm waiting on the next one. All right, thank you, everybody. Good to have you. TikTok Patriot, so glad you're here, man. Appreciate it, man. All right. Let's see here. I don't have a mod on TikTok. If you want to be a mod, I want to mod you up, just give me a thumbs up or something. All right, I'm going to probably do, let's do Pedro next. He's already modding, whether he's got the status or not. Thanks, TikTok Patriot. Pedro, your voice is cold. You're down at the bottom, but you said so. I like it here. I got her home with me, and when she says, take me back into your room, take me back into your room. At least 1,000 things, just 1,000 things that I would do. After the song, I'll do it, Pedro. Pedro is waiting on the line. He's always got the time wait, but it is not enough for him. Yeah, he's got to have a plan. Working on that line never works out in the end. And it hurts and so, yes I know it hurts. It hurts into the cold. What's up, Rock Island? Down at the bottom, Pedro, your voice is cold. You're down at the bottom, but I said so, so, so. You know I like it here. I got her with me, and when she says, take me back to your room, take me back into your room. At least 1,000 things, just 1,000 things that I will do. Pedro is waiting on the line. It's He's always got the time waiting, but it is not enough for him. Yeah, he's got to have a plan. Looking in that line never will sound him. And it hurts him so, yes I know it hurts him to his core, down on the bottom. Thanks, Patriot, I appreciate it. Alright, let's get you modded up here. Let's see here. Here. Oh, here we go. Hang on a second. Alright. Give it a second. There you go. Alright, Rock Island. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Stick around. If you haven't subscribed to the BroncoStevens channel, it's an all-original music channel. It's me. I'm dad of 6 kids. I've got a bunch of animals, like 8 dogs and a cat right now because our dog just had some puppies. But the content's music, the lifestyle's family and madness. So I like to come out here about an hour a day and unwind from that madness. And I've always loved playing music. I've always loved writing songs. And so what better thing to do, I thought, than just rehearse and go live and share it with you all. So that's kind of where we're at. I did just get done releasing a song you can find wherever you're streaming. The song is called For Kristen by BroncoStevens. And when you do BroncoStevens, don't put the space in. It's just all one thing, BroncoStevens. Run it all together. And Kristen is Kristin, the song For Kristen. And you can find that now everywhere. Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, all the places, people. You can also find it here on YouTube. If you go to my video section, I built a lyric video. It runs 4 minutes, and it's a picture of my wife kind of like broken up in puzzle pieces, or put together in puzzle pieces, and there's like broken up pieces, and I'm kind of standing behind her. But yeah, you can go to my video section right now. It's my latest video. It's the studio version and the released version of For Kristen put to a lyric video. All right, let's do addiction. This is for anybody struggling out there with addictions. Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? He says no way, it takes my pain. He said it takes my pain away. He says if you gotta ask, man, you don't understand. If you gotta ask, man, well, you don't understand. You see, if you gotta ask, you don't understand. If you gotta ask, man, well, you don't understand. 'Cause it takes my choice away. He said it takes my pain away. Yeah, but don't you, man, don't you wanna stop? You see, we all care about you, and we like to see that a lot, yeah. I know you do, and I get that a lot, but you see, you're not me, you don't know the problems I've got. I said it takes my brain away. I said it takes my choice away too. I said it takes my pain away. All right. See, I love that song. I love doing that song. It's just a fun one for me to play. Hope you all liked it as well. Let's do The Race. So this one I did about 15 years ago. The one I just played you, it was within the last year. I'm doing a lot of writing lately, so most of my material anymore is coming out of the last year. But this particular one, maybe 2 or 3 others, from around 15 years ago. All right, the song's called The Race. Thanks, Patriot. friend. I'm surely not going to change my mind. I run this race until the end of time. And sure, I'll get behind, it's in my nature too. And though I can't keep up, I'll have to follow you. And when I find someone that's down along the way, Lord, I'll pick them up. This is what I'll say. Tom, there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Others lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Others lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. Well, I'll run and run and run until the race is done. Some don't laugh and joke, to even make fun. But you know what? They're the ones who need your help probably the most, 'cause they're holding on the inside, even though they boast. Tom, there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Others lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Others lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading, my friends. My friend, well, it's nice to have friends along the way. Racing till the end. This is what we'll say. Tom, there's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Others lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Others lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading, my friends. Yeah, man, Jason, to each their own. You know, it's opposite of how I actually feel about myself, though. Like, literally, I think I have a pretty good singing voice, and I think I'm pretty poor at the guitar. But exactly as Patriot said, to each their own. Everybody's got a different style and different opinion, so bravo to that. Let's do Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight. I wrote this song during a fight with my wife, and things were getting ugly. It was one of those things I was just like, I need a timeout. And so I said, look, before anything gets said that can't be unsaid, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to just took my acoustic guitar, went off on a little hike, made it into the woods, just about time that the sun was going down and that I could get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Yeah, no sooner than I brought out the guitar, it was just like I'm getting bit everywhere. And so I started writing the song, and I got about 2/3 through it and had to leave. And so I finished writing it at home, of course, after making up with the wife and stuff. But this song is called Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight. I wouldn't have started if I couldn't finish. But I wasn't stronger then, like Popeye on spinach. She left us for dead here the way that I'd want. She called me a bastard, I called her a you know what. And that was the end for at least one day. And that was the end for at least one day. Sometimes I've good days, sometimes I'm a mess. She'll hold me tight, she says I love you no less. She's too much to forget, and easy to forgive. Life on together's now how we live. And that was the end for at least one day. Don't want it to end, God, please, more days. Now sometimes she don't like me, her words sting a bit. She's called me a lot of things, but she never called it quits. They say love has a feeling, and I think they're right. Those times it's amazing, but sometimes love feels like a fight. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. So yeah, I remember that day very well, especially the mosquito part. Oh goodness. How you been doing, Patriot? Everything going good in your world? I'll tell you, last month's just been a blur for me. Just busy nonstop. Yeah, I think I might do that in the studio soon. I've got 5 studio sessions booked from like now into next year, and I have to pick 5 of my babies, my songs. And so I got to sit here and go through all this and go, hey, which one's going to make the cut? And I'm probably going to put sometimes, well, it feels like a fight as one of my 5 songs. I'm pretty much leaning towards The Race as another one. The one with the I'm a light, or there's a light at the end of the tunnel. After that, it gets tricky to figure out like who's going to beat out who. I really like this this newer one I've been doing. Patriot, I don't know if you've heard this one or not. It's called, you might have. I think you might have been on not too long ago, but even if you had, I'm getting a little bit better at playing it. It's called Sometimes They Come Out. Hey, how you doing? Hey, best strong like a grizzly. I remember you from the, I don't know, maybe a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Good to have you. Aren't you friends with, oh, my brain. Why can't I think of his dang name all of a sudden? Say it, please. It's 2040 or something. 24. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Drawing a dang blank. Timber. Thank you so much. Yes, Timber. 2420 or something like that. I can't remember what the numbers are. But yeah, you're friends with Timber, right? Yeah. Weren't you the one that told me he plays drums? Or was he saying you play drums? I can't remember. Strokes are brutal, people. Don't ever have a stroke. If it was only that easy, right? All right, so anyway, back to what I was saying, Patriot. I'm going to do this one called Sometimes They Come Out. And this song is honestly like about a haunting moment of my life. Like I'm 50, right? And so I've made a few mistakes. And there's one particular mistake that he plays drums and he's really good. That's awesome. Where does he live? You don't have to like give me his address or anything, but like what state? What state does he live in? I'm in Oklahoma. I'm always hoping there'll be somebody like my neighbor. I'm always hoping my neighbor's on here and a secret amazing drum player like Neil Peart or something, like that's going to happen. But, you're always like, oh, is it my neighbor? Not going to happen. But wouldn't it be weird? Wouldn't that be weird? All right. Canada, yeah. See, that's not going to work. I'm here in the USA. But these days, if I was actually good at technology, which I'm not, you could probably do a project with some other musicians on the computer pretty easily and just pass files and stuff. But I suck at stuff like that. So, all right, let's do. But anyway, back to the story. See, I get sidetracked, people. This song, Sometimes They Come Out, is about that particularly bad moment of my life. Moments that I wish I could get back and do different, or just erase altogether. But it's called Sometimes They Come Out, and basically it is those thoughts in my head. Got regrets so big they can swallow me whole, I do. But I try to keep them back so they don't come through. Sometimes they come out and I'm forced to think about you. Skeletons in my closet, I got them too. And I try to hide them away from me and you. But sometimes they come out in the day it's all about, oh yes they do. Oh yes they do. I'm a contradiction of my position. 10 seconds of one bad decision. Now I gotta live my life without you. Contradiction of my position. 10 seconds of one bad decision. Now I gotta live my life without you. Got a little boy inside, oh yes I do. And he wants to come outside and play with you. He's afraid if he does, you might not like who it was, oh yes it's true. I got an angry beast inside, I'm afraid it's true. He's the one I'm scared that I'll do it to you. But sometimes he breaks out, makes me scream and shout till I turn blue. Till I turn blue. I'm a contradiction of my position. 10 seconds, one bad decision. Now I gotta live my life without you. I'm a contradiction of my position. 10 seconds, one bad decision. Now I gotta live my life without you. Alright, so yeah, that's another one I like a lot. Patriot. I've been digging doing that one. Just probably need to add a piece or two, like a bridge or something, to like kind of fill it out. But the whole vibe of the song I like. All right, Jim Boy, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Jim Boy. I hope you subscribe and come back and see me. I try to go live daily, but I fail a lot at that. But I am pretty consistent. When I'm consistent, I'm very consistent. It's just we've had a lot of life stuff going on, and my wife's dad's in the hospital. He's been there in the ICU for like over a month now. We go out there twice a day. I've got 6 kids. I've got like 8 dogs, a cat, a wife. We're just busy, and so it's hard to find the time to like actually, I say sneak away, just get away into the garage and play without being interrupted by something, whether it's a child or a dog wailing about this or that, or emergency situation here or there. It's been really busy. All right, let's do what do I want to do here? Try again. That's what I want to do next. This is one I like to play on guitar. This is one I actually like the guitar playing that I do on. A lot of them I'm like, so I went lower intermediate. But this is a good one. I like this one. Don't succeed, my friend, you gotta try again. Said first you don't succeed, my friend, you gotta try again. Oh, life can be tricky, sometimes you just gotta keep on going, yeah. First you don't succeed, my friend, try again. Oh, first you don't succeed, my friend, you gotta try again. First you don't succeed, my just gotta keep on going, yeah. First you dance to see my friend, cha-cha-cha, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta keep on going, yeah. First you dance to see my friend, cha-cha-cha, yeah. Oh, life can be tricky. Sometimes you just gotta keep on going, yeah. First you dance to see my friend, cha-cha-cha, yeah. Cha-cha, get cha again, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha, get cha again, cha-cha-cha. All right. Yeah, you told me that before, Patriot, and I'm so sorry to hear that. You're on a transplant list? Are you like high on that list or low on the? Oh, hang on a second. I'm not. Oh, you're not fat, obese. It's genetic. Okay. No, is there anything holding you back from getting that transplant? Like health wise, is everything else good to go? So that when your number's pulled, you're set up and get something. Used to make nuclear ships. That is crazy. I grew up near a uranium processing plant in Ohio. It was made to look out like a Purina dog food plant. That's like literally what the sign on the whole place went. And it was guarded by two like militaristic looking guards with heavy firepower. I mean, I always thought that was weird to guard a Purina dog factory like that. Well, then later it comes out that it wasn't that. It was a uranium processing plant, and that it actually had leaked into the nearby creek and surrounding creek areas. And I used to play in those creeks like nonstop, like literally what boys do. You know, you run around the creek and you find turtles and snakes and tadpoles and put them in coolers and go home and show your parents, and they jump out and scare them to death and stuff like that. So like my whole family got settlements when we were little, not nearly what we should have gotten. I mean, just silly small amounts of money versus, growing up playing in creeks with uranium that is leaked into it. So who knows what outcome that had. I will tell you both my parents developed cancer. So hopefully that's not going to keep happening with the children. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So, all right, let's weird tangents with BroncoStevens. Let's do For Kristen. This is a song that really got me back into playing music. I've had 3 spurts in my life when I've been really into music. One of them was in like my late teens, early 20s, when I kind of just first developed a love for music. Well, not really at first, but it's when like there was a change in the movement of music, when all the grunge bands were coming out, like 91, things like that. Music was just changing, early 90s. And so, I grew up listening to classic rock and bands like Zeppelin and The Doors and Yes and Rush and Jethro Tull and The Who, and the list goes on and on. So I listened to that. And then for a brief moment in the 80s, I liked Prince a whole lot. Still like Prince a whole lot, to be real honest with you. I think he's legendary. And then got into, kind of that grunge movement in the 90s. And that's when I started playing around with the guitar and singing. And so I played for, a couple of years during that. I had a pretty serious band at one point. And then it kind of all fell apart. And then I got married, had kids, huge gap in my career, hadn't played for like 15 years. And then met a gentleman named Mark Tully. He's on here on YouTube, Tulley. And he and I started playing music, Christian music, music for God, as we called it. And we did that for, several years. Then I went through a bad divorce. And then I got remarried. And I've been remarried. We have 6 kids and stuff now. And I started playing music probably about a year ago, right around a year ago. So this is the third kind of stage of my life, or third stage of my music career in my life. And so I've been playing a little bit more seriously for the last year, and a lot of songs that come out of that. And this one here in particular is the one that kind of re-motivated me. When I came out to the garage one night, kind of cleared my head, started playing some chords, these words just kind of spilled out of me. And I wrote it. It's a song dedicated to my wife. And I literally went back and listened to it after I recorded, just kind of making it up on the fly. and I was just shocked, like how well the lyrics all fit together, how emotional and deep they were. And like literally the song was 95% written in one take, and then all I had to do from there is tweak a few words and add a bridge, and that's what I did. And then took it to the studio, and now you can listen to For Kristen wherever you stream. But here's an acoustic version of it. All of my life something missing, the puzzle pieces weren't fitting, and all of a sudden there she was, in the winds they cried, Kristen. What do I need to do to get through to you? You're perfect the way that you are. There could only be one of you in my life. You were the star, and you burn bright. You changed my life, and I'm in so much love. All of a sudden it was different, a life that wasn't before. The pieces just started fitting, and soon the picture was done. What do I need to do to get through to you? You're perfect the way that you are. Said I know you got things that you're going through, and I do too, but I want you to know you're perfect the way you are. There could only be one of you. You shine like a star. Oh, Kristen, the winds that cry for you. It's all of my life something missing. This one's for you. And oh, Kristen, the winds that cry for you. It's all of my life something missing. This one's for you. And all of a sudden it was brighter, like the sun was finally around. In a world that is gray and dark, you lit it up like a spark. What do I have to do to get through to me? It's perfect the way that it is. Every table right next to each other, and that is as good as it gets. What do I have to do? What do you gotta do? What are we putting ourselves through? What do I have to do? What do you gotta do? What are we putting ourselves through? And oh, Kristen, the winds they cry for you. And all of my life something missing. This one's for you. And oh, Kristen, the winds they cry for you. And all of my life something missing. This one's for you. And all of my life something missing. This one's for you. All right. So that's it. You can find that wherever you stream music. It's called For Kristen by BroncoStevens, and it's a studio finished version: drums, electric guitar, some keys, things like that. It's really well put together. Thank you, Tune Room Studio in Tulsa, for the assist. You knocked it out of the park. Matthew Stanton Baker is one amazing individual, and he helped me bring my vision to life. And I'm going to keep working with them. So it's going to be a great situation. I'm looking forward to 5 more songs before I'll have them before February ends, but you'll probably get them released. Well, you get the last one. I'll do them every couple months. I'm going to push out one song every couple months for the next 10 months or so. All right, I'm gonna do this piece I've been working on. So my friends have my sons, I'm sorry, have a friend named Alex. And Alex has got, in my opinion, a pretty rough life. He's bounced around a lot. Like sometimes he's with his mom, and when he's with his mom, he's not really with his mom. He's with whoever his mom was with at the time. And so his mom has different boyfriends, and they stay at different places. And then when that doesn't work out, they're at grandma's house, who lives across the street from me. And grandma and the daughter don't get along. The police are out there almost like constantly. It's crazy. There's been accusations of both sides laying hands on the other, all kinds of stuff. And so I feel bad for this kid, Alex. And so as a family that once did for me when I was little, we try to invite Alex a lot to do stuff with us, so that he can get like a day away from all the nonsense. And so I took Alex and kind of made him the muse for this idea that I had, which is kind of like a song about Alice in Wonderland. And I came up with Alex in Wonderland. And so this is a song that I don't plan on doing in the studio. I prefer to leave it kind of an experimental piece where I can ad lib and just kind of go with how I'm feeling. I think this would definitely be something that I would play live on request. But it's called Alex in Wonderland. Okay, now you know. Sometimes things are no good and Alex really has nowhere to go. He's here one day, the next he's gone. He wishes he had a place to lay his head for a while. Maybe then he could feel just a little bit safe and secure. He sees all the others, he wonders what it's like. Why's it gotta be like this? Alex goes out of his mind. Then he packs his bag, he heads outside. He takes a walk for a mile. He ends up by a tree in a pile of dirt. Then he looks inside, he sees a hole. He sticks his head and he begins to roll. It goes on and 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 on. Alex starts to go down the hole. Then he's met by a rabbit and he says, "Hey man, I got a couple pills, you gotta take one, you understand? One pill was red." Alex says, "What's that do?" He says, "I can't tell you." He says, "How about the blue?" He says, "I can't tell you." He says, "Well, then forget giving me one, give me two." He's going in and out of his mind all the time. He's gonna get it, get it, get it. Going in and out of his mind. Uphill climb, uphill climb. He's going in and out of his mind all the time. He's gonna get it, get it, get it. Going in and out of his mind all the time. He feels good tonight. The time he feels good tonight. At the time he feels good tonight. At the time he feels good tonight. So Alex is standing there and he takes a walk. He goes outside and he's all alone. But then he starts to feel like he's being watched from behind. He turns and sees two beady eyes swirling in circles around. The smile he sees next, he'll never forget. He knows he's not where he once was. He's in a new place, a place of freedom. A new place, a place of imagination. A new place, a place of thought. A new place, he says, "I think I'll let the old place ride." He's going in and out of his mind all the time. He's gonna get it, get it, get it. Going in and out of his mind. Uphill climb, uphill climb. He's going in and out of his mind all the time. He's gonna get it, get it. Going in and out of his mind all the time. He feels good tonight. All the time he feels good tonight. At the time he feels good tonight. At the time he feels good tonight. All right, so like I said, I don't have that I don't have that fully put together. It's more of just something to do. All right, let's do probably one or two more and then wrap it up. This next one is called On Love. If you're familiar with 1 Corinthians in the Bible, it's a lot of it's from there. Love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy or boast, it does not insist, and on its own way, it's not irritable or resentful, it does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, and hopes and endures all things. So tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? Cause if it's not, there's probably a lot of things you'll need to change in your life. Love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy or boast, it does not insist, and on its own way, it's not irritable or resentful, it does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, and hopes and endures all things. Tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? Because if it's not, there's probably a lot of things you'll need to change in your life. Tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? Cause if it's not, there's probably a lot of things you'll need to change in your life. Alright. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, if you're out there and you haven't liked the live, if you'll double tap the screen, that'll help out. If you haven't subscribed to the BroncoStevens channel, do that. That way we can do this again. I try to do lives daily. That's the keyword try. Sometimes I miss in certain seasons of busyness. But I'm always trying to get out here and play. It's what relaxes me. It's what allows me to express, creativity and all kinds of stuff. And so, yeah. And so I just hit the live button and you can take the journey with me. I'm just rehearsing original songs. Sometimes I write a little bit while I'm at it. The start of this live, I was playing around with a new piece. So, yeah, hopefully I can turn that into something. Let's see here. I'm going to be close to wrapping this up, but I do want to do, I think I'll do Woman, Woman. This is one if I don't play, I'll get sloppy. I'm probably already sloppy. Let me make sure I know it. Alright, I'll give it a go. And if the music makes you dance, then I would dance with you. You know I got two moons that made you sad, then I would clown for you. I'll take the good and I'll take the bad. If it made you run, oh, I would run to you. I'd hope just as long as I couples do. If it made you cry, oh, I would cry with you. Things are always better in two. If it made you run, oh, I would run too. I'd take the good and I'd take the bad, 'cause I'm a man, but I draw strength from you. I hope you can understand, woman. Fruits from man, God took that rib from Adam, woman. God's made for man, part of his plan, woman. If music brought us life, and we were more than two, shout of my love of you, then I would sing sweet blessings to you, and see you in their eyes as they grew. But if you run, ooh, I will run to you. I'd hold just as long as I can, 'cause I'm a man, but I draw strength from you. I hope you can understand, woman. Woman. All right, everybody. One more, or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been BroncoStevens. I guess I should follow the chat. It's all down here. Dun, 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 dun. Now, Mama Shredder, how you doing? I'm sitting here just stuck in time. Not my thing's not scrolling on me. Yeah, TikTok Patriots champ. He was moderating before I made him a moderator. Mama Shredder. He's in there doing the thing, greeting everybody. Getting people to talk and whatnot. So awesome. Yeah, and TikTok Patriot, if you haven't checked out Brody the Super Shredder, he's a 17-year-old young man. I call him man. Mama Shredder would probably say boy. I don't know. It depends on my wife still calls her 23-year-old her little girl. So I mean, I would say either way. So, but yeah, Brody. Oh, here he is. There he is so much. Yeah, check him out. And you won't be disappointed. I mean, he plays a lot of like the 80s rock, more back when people did guitar solos, I mean, music has just fallen away from that style of music, and it's sad because there's so much talent in all the, in everything. I mean, back then, musicians were people that played instruments. Now musicians are people that don't necessarily, it's weird. I don't know. There's been a huge shift. I don't have to explain it to you. You all get it. But anyway, yeah, check him out. Oh, you're totally welcome, Brody. Like I said the other night, everything I say about you is so well deserved. I mean, you are you're rare. It's rare to find somebody as young as you are, as motivated. I'm sitting there counting on my fingers. You can't see it, but as motivated as you are, as consistent as you are, with the support system that you have. So kudos to you, Mama Shredder and family, and just the resiliency, because you all, Mama Shredder is always having to ward off all the trolls and things like that. It's tough for anybody. I have super thick skin, so people get on here, they're like, you suck, and I promise you, it doesn't faze me much. But I know, that that's not true for everybody. So, I just it's amazing to me that you can play through all that, even and just really not give in. And I talked to him one night about just telling him, trolls want that. The trolls want to see you to slip. They want to see you like read it and then fall apart. And the best thing you can do is just keep doing you. They're just jealous people. I mean, honestly, like the song "The Race" says in there. It's basically you almost pity the people that have to be like that, because they're so unhappy with themselves that they have to go around trying to bring everybody else down, and that's ridiculous to me. So I'm about building people up, and the Shredders are too. So definitely check them out. There's so many good musicians that I've seen on here. There's so many people I'd love to shout out. I always forget. There's another family that I really like on here. It's a 3-piece, and they do punk rock stuff. It's the what is it, the Hawkbirds. The Hawkbirds. If you all haven't had checked out the Hawkbirds yet, do that, especially you shredders, because it's a family unit. They're out there, a three-piece in a garage doing like the garage band, and it's the young daughter is playing bass. Most are young kids or mentally off. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of young kids are crapheads these days. I don't know what's going on with the kids these days. Kids these days. I used to do comedy on here, and I had an angry rant called "This Old Man," and that was how it started. Every single skit was "Kids these days." So yeah. Anyhow, I'm a nut, I know, but yeah, the Hawkbirds. If you haven't checked out them shredders or TikTok, they're fun to watch. If you like the old like Ramones punk rock era, their stuff's really good. But yeah, the daughter, who's probably, they call her Sunshine. She's probably every bit of like 14, and it's kind of cute because when she was real little, she had these. I hope they never hear this. I don't know. I'm gonna say it anyway. She was kind of little, but had kind of bigger ears. But she's finally like grown into them, and she's a cute little gal doing her thing, and it's adorable to watch because she's a little punk rocker. Then her mom's out there like doing guitar, just and the dad's in the corner drumming. And my favorite part is after they get done, the dad, for the longest, I don't know if he still does it, they would all look over at dad after they did their number in the garage, and he'd put his hand up like this, and that was him signifying that it was a good take. And so it was always fun to watch them look over at dad for the approval. And I don't know, it's just, that stuff warms my heart. As a dad of 6 kids, when I see families being families, because so often now you just see families all on devices and tablets off doing their own thing, and not even, they could be sitting right next to each other and not communicating to each other. And you see that everywhere. You see that dinner tables out in public and all around you. But so I love when I see families being families, and that's why I like the shredders. Not a strong enough word. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I love what you stand for. And same thing with the Hawkbirds, and really all these families out here supporting each other. It's awesome. And but anyway, I'm gonna get going. I've had a good show, I think. I feel pretty good about it. And I appreciate everybody's support. Come back and see me. If you're not following BroncoStevens, please do so. And I'll see you all again soon. Have a good day.